Today, I will cover the basics of whole life insurance. I'm also going to let you know about the kind of whole life insurance that you might not want to get and think twice about getting. And in addition to that, I'm going to cover a few innovations in the whole life arena, especially with underwriting and the approval process in getting whole life insurance. Whole life is the most common type of permanent insurance out there. Permanent insurance just means that it's permanent and lasts your entire life. So if you need something for final expenses that's going to be there in old age, whole life is what you need to look at as your life insurance. Premiums on whole life are usually level and never change. The expenses and charges are locked in, and you have a consistent premium for the entire length of the policy. Some policies even let you pay premiums for a specific length of time, and then you don't have to pay premiums anymore. It might be 10 years, 20 years, to the age of 65, something like that. There's lots of different options out there, and be sure to ask your agent about short pay options where you don't have to pay for your entire life. Whole life is meant to cover your entire life, but you can cancel it. You can cancel it anytime, and often it even has some cash value built up in the policy. It's just the way the policy works. It's part of your death benefit, essentially. But you can get that cash value out of there if you cancel the policy, or just if you needed to use the cash value, you can withdraw it. And it does decrease your death benefit slightly when you do that, but it's usable cash in there if that's something that you just need or are interested in. Some whole life insurance specifically is built to accumulate a lot of cash. That's a more specialized product, and often you need an agent that specializes in that to make sure that it's designed right and really suits your needs and is appropriate for your situation. But that's a major difference between whole life products. Some are designed purely for death benefit and minimal cash value, and others are designed for enhanced cash value, and it builds a much larger death benefit over time as well. And the rate of return on those varies from company to company. It's not something I'm really going to get into on this video, but that's just a feature of whole life. All of them have it, and it's usable cash. The death benefit on whole life ranges from company to company. Some go as low as $10,000, and some will insure you as high as $5 million or more. It really just depends on your needs and what you can afford, but most companies start at least in the $50,000 range, but there are some that go lower if that's just what you're looking for. The death benefit can be different between different whole life policies. Some have a level death benefit that never increases. Others have an increasing death benefit where over time, when the cash value grows, that death benefit grows. So you have possibly even 50% or 100% more death benefit in old age versus when you started. Those policies are a little bit more in cost, but you have that cash value in there to use. So that plays a part in that. That's an important feature to know about whole life, and when you're purchasing it, be sure to look at the illustration and all the numbers and speak to your agent about the death benefit option chosen and how that looks on out in old age. There are some differences in the approval process. Often when you have a small whole life policy that's only $10,000, $20,000, it has a level death benefit and usually pretty easy approval process. Often it's just health questions. They might run a prescription background check, but you usually don't have to have a health check, and they usually don't pull medical records for stuff like that. But the participating policies that have large cash values and things like that often is full underwriting, where you answer extensive health questions. They often make you see a nurse, or a nurse comes to you and does a little mini physical. and then they often pull medical records on you as well. And it can take a few weeks to get approved for a policy like that. Now, there are some innovations in that area. Penn Mutual is one company that is one of my favorites that has an accelerated underwriting process for their whole life. Guardian Life Insurance is another that is now doing a more accelerated underwriting process for their whole life, meaning that not all situations are requiring that you get a medical check and they pull medical records. Sometimes you're even approved in as short as 3 or 4 days with those companies now. So it's really convenient versus the old days, and it's a very nice innovation. Speaking of companies, one company that's my favorite for the lower death benefit amounts when people need those is Emeritus. And they have a lot of different policies to choose from with different features. And some even have what's called living benefits, meaning that you can use that death benefit for long-term care expenses or if you have a critical illness. So if that issue occurs, you're able to file a claim, and part of your death benefit is paid to you while you're living. And you can use that for that need while you're living. If you choose to. So it's a really neat feature. It's something that's new to the industry, and you should really check it out if that's the type of policy you're looking for. Hopefully this video was helpful. We should have more videos about whole life insurance that might go a little bit more in depth with the cash value or the underwriting and things like that. So please check out our channel, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and watch more videos to find out more about insurance. Thanks for watching. Bye.